what's up everybody? Alright, so we are back on RoadCraft. So I tried basically the demo version. I thought it was a cool game, so I decided to go with the full version. There's a couple of expansions on there, some DLC on there, so let's get back into the game. Alright, so this is 100% done, so we can go into the next map. So the rebuild expansion has a couple extra maps here. Might get into those at some point. I might just try this next map, the Aftermath map here, and see what we're going to be doing. So let's go into that one. All right, let's go. Alright, so this looks like a continuation of the first map, where now the storm has passed, and looks like we have to, well, there's a lot of flooding. Yeah, so looks like we got to fix up some stuff here. Got our GTA 6 or GTA ramp over here to jump into the water. I mean, that's totally what that is. That's a ramp.
The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
Alright, so we gotta go all the way over there. Alright, so Alright, so this bridge is down this time, so we can cross that, go over here, and then come back up. So yeah, we got a little bit of a drive to get over there. Alright, is there any stuff that's flooded, needs to be taken care of? Doesn't look like it, so we should be alright. I mean, this is a little flooded over here, but got a tree down, bunch of trees down. Alright, so what are our objectives? Reach the harbor. Alright, let's go do that. Lots of debris everywhere. And this game is actually pretty cool. That's a massive tree, some massive boulders are in the middle of the road here. And this is definitely flooded out. Let's throw it into a four-wheel drive, first of all. Oops. Got a boat in the road, all that stuff. Alright, we'll get to the harbor at some point. I mean, I should have just went around this, but... Alright, let's just throw it in low gear so we can get up out of here. Alright. And we're off. For a little while anyway. I know it's flooded up here again somewhere. Massive trees in the road. Lots of damage to the road. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still going the right way. Go around this tree. Man. That's a lot of storm damage. Wait, what are we even stuck on? Nowhere we're stuck on this tree. Alright, let's back up. I don't know how we're stuck on that tree. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go under this side. Alright, so that bridge is going to be up here pretty soon. I'm pretty sure it's right here. No. Alright, how far are we? Alright, that's actually the abandoned factory. So we just gotta go down a little bit farther, and then we can cross that bridge. Alright, do we try to go through this? Probably, right? Yeah, it's not bad. I say that and I almost suck water into my engine. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, okay. Do we have to go through? Yeah, we have to go through that. Wow, that's a lot of water. Let's just try to go around the edge here. Make it work, make it work. Alright, we got through that, and then the bridge is just straight ahead here.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
Alright, made it across that bridge. I'm assuming we gotta go this way. Take a look here. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, that trial version, I can only go... Yeah, there was no way I could go across that bridge. I mean, this is still the edge of the map on this side. But yeah, I wasn't able to even move my cursor over here. Alright. So let's get over to the harbor. See what this road's looking like. Huh. I'm not seeing a road anywhere. Alright, can we even cross that? Is there another path maybe? I don't know. I don't want to go all the way around that way. So that wasn't the way. Okay, so yeah, that's I don't think we're making it through that. I mean, unless we just kind of go right down the middle here. I mean, there's some big rocks, but they're not huge. But they are big enough where we can get stuck. Okay, yeah, we're for sure stuck here. Just need to get over this rock right here. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Can we make it? Can we make it? Oh, man. Yeah, there's nothing to winch onto. Alright, we are... maybe not stuck, but just need to get past this. Alright, so hopefully that was the worst of it. Alright, so... oh man. Okay. Oh, so I can go here. At least it wasn't that far away. Alright, there's the bridge. Alright, so I'm guessing that's not the way to go. So let's try what looks to be the long way around. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's just go around this way. Don't tip over. Alright, there we go. Let's break some trees on the way. Okay. Yeah, this might have actually been the proper way to go. It just looked like the long way around. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Can we make it around here? Is there even a road over here? Yeah, there was a road. Okay. We're making it, we're making it. I think we made it. Awesome. Alright, so we gotta head over this way. And there we go. Made it to the harbor base. Alright, the cavalry has arrived, but my work is just getting started.
You might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done, you can plot a route for our vehicles.
Alright, so, I mean, first I gotta move my truck out of the way. Throw the parking brake on. Alright, and then let's get into this crane. And okay, so we gotta move these out of the way. Alright, so trolley movements, that's that. Alright, that's that. Raise lower hook. Okay. Attach that load, and then now where do we put it? Alright, I think we just gotta clear them out of the way. So we'll just get them out of the yellow section. Alright, I can't move any farther this way. Yeah, I don't know if this is considered clearing the area. Oh, wait, actually, can I move this all the way? Well, I can't do it right now. I'm wondering if I can move it through the support posts here. Okay, come on. Alright, so I don't think I can, yeah, I can't raise it any higher to put it on top of there. That's what I would like to do, but I'm just moving it out of the way. Or can I just move them off to that side? Um, Alright, so let's attach that. Raise that. Or do I have to put them in that blue area? I just saw that. I don't think I can. That's too far. Alright, let's see if I can just move them out of the way over there. Or actually, I don't want to put it on top of that. Alright, so yeah, let's just move this one and see if we're good. Alright, so that counts. Alright, so yeah, let's just put it on top of here. Get out of the way. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, send additional support to the transit points. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. Open. Alright, you send additional support units for repairs. They've just arrived at the harbor and are camping or are champing at the bit. Put the local crane in action and clear the harbor surrounding territory, moving scattered containers out of the way. Alright, so I'm assuming that's not a crane. Where are my vehicles? Um, Put the local crane in action and clear the harbor surrounding territory by moving scattered containers out of the way. So where are the scattered containers? Talking about these? don't think so, right? Then go ahead and check the roof for any. I mean, let me just drive over there, maybe. Did I not even get out here? Oh man. Oops. Knocked over that barrel. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing I don't have to move those. Oh, so it has the symbol there. So let me use this other vehicle. I mean, it's got an icon on it. So let's go into here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's drive this over to that area. Yeah, we're definitely going to need all-wheel drive on this one. Alright, is this doing it? Oh, we did it. Alright, sports wide bed and powerful engine. Your best bet to move sand around. So we gotta move some sand around. Alright, the roadway's been damaged by a storm is impassable for convoys. The nearby dump truck will do the trick. Switch to it to repair the damaged sections. Okay, so yeah, let's switch to this. Okay, so now where do we have to send that? Objectives. Open. Okay, we have to prepare the route to the transit, so I'm assuming we've got to put some sand here, some sand here, and then that should be good. Okay. Makes sense. Throw the diff lock on. Alright, yeah, let's throw some sand down here. Alright, so tipper control. Ooh, open tipper. I'm not sure we wanted to put that much sand down there, but oh, so it just fills it automatically. Yeah, what if we just drive over it a little bit? Alright, so that's empty. Alright, so yeah, let's refill the sand, hit that next section. Alright, so we have to back up. We're out of this sand area. Interact with the garage. I don't think I can just deploy it, right? let's throw a bit more sand here. Alright, so yeah, let's just move this out of the way here so we can get our dozer in there. Alright, then let's move this out of the way. Okay, now let's enter this. Alright, so yeah, that's close. So I was hoping that wasn't way on the other side of the map. Alright, so let's get this one going. Now we gotta be close, right? I think it's just right up here. Actually, let me check. Is this? I don't know. This doesn't seem right. Oh yeah. Oh, now I see everything. Okay. I couldn't see my trucks there. I was like, where am I even going the right way? Alright, so let's do sand flattening. Alright, did a thing. I mean, I'm guessing that's the only spot I gotta do, or the only two spots I have to do. Maybe that one? I don't have to do like the whole stretch, do I? I mean, I'm kind of hoping not. Alright, so it's got to go from where? From the harbor base to the transit point. Harbor base. I wonder if there's just not enough sand. Or if I have to do like the whole thing. I have no idea. I mean, I would assume I don't have to do the whole entire route. don't know, maybe I just have to make it wider. I have no idea. I mean, to me, this seems like that should be fine. Unless there's more bad sections over here, but it doesn't really seem like it. Oh yeah, probably here. Alright, let's park that out of the way. Okay, let's go back in this, get some sand. I mean, this seems good. We gotta go back to about here. Okay. Yeah, 'cause I mean, this all seems fine. But yeah, let's dump a bunch here. Alright, let's get this one rolling. I mean, that looks good to me. Alright, so now... Yeah, I mean, that all looks good, so let's start this. Start plotting. Alright, so we're going to start here. Alright, keep it right down the middle here. I can probably have smoothed that out a little bit better, but... yeah, I think it'll be alright. Alright, let's dispatch some vehicles. And then I'm going to spectate just to make sure we're good. Alright, so far so good. Now it's just a little boulder. Alright, so yeah, let's see what happens when we get to... yeah, that's down. That section's kind of soft, it looks like, but I made it through. Alright, we're coming up on a repair section here. See how that goes. good, looking good. I'm assuming as long as it makes it through, it would be fine. Alright, almost there. And they made it. And there's another one. I think one probably, or maybe it didn't. There's one there. There's just two of them. Yeah, it looks like it's just two of them. Perfect.
Good job there. We need
Thank
a
you.
base of operations on the other side of the river. And that means we need a bridge. I
Oh
don't
no.
suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well,
Um,
there's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
okay. Electricity, roads, routes. Alright, so our next base on the other side of the river. Okay, so we gotta set up a bridge here. What's the side quest? Send a convoy with concrete to the harbor base. Warehouse, where's the warehouse? Okay, okay, setting up a convoy. That's a pretty rough stretch of road, honestly. That's a lot of dozing I have to go on. Because I don't think I can make it without doing something. You know, for sure I have to fill that in with some sand. Probably have to clear that area. And then once we get in here, we're fine, but, alright. Okay, so yeah, we got some work to do on this, especially this part of the road. This should all be fine over here. And we gotta fix that and clear this out. Got a little canoe up on the bank over here. Alright, alright, so yeah, let's track that, and then we're gonna have to get to that in the next one. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna need to, yeah, we're probably gonna need to doze that. Alright, but yeah, we'll get into that in the next one. So make sure to follow or to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get notified for live streams. I'll be on later on tonight, so be sure to check that out, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.